We've found that more and more of you are either opting to renovate your existing home or are building a brand new one. Offering a full home design package ensures that all areas are accounted for, achieving a harmonious design throughout. This package is made up of a combination of our smaller design packages and can be altered to suit the size of your home. In our first meeting, we will come out to your home for those renovating or to your project site if available for those who are building. Here we'll document and measure the areas that can be worked with. If you are building a new home, we will be working from your architect's or drafter's base floor plan. Your brief is an important starting point. Before we meet, you will have already received from us a full home design brief. In this document, we ask you specific questions for each room to find out exactly what you are looking for. At our first appointment, we'll talk through this document along with discussing your budget and also timeframe considerations. In our second meeting, this is where the fun begins. Between our first meeting and now, we will have been busily creating some designs for you. You will be shown 2 to 3 floor plan layouts which will show you your potential options and the possibilities of which direction we can head in. Sometimes clients fall in love with one particular design straight away. Other times, they may like elements out of 1 or 2 of them, so collaboratively, we'll work towards getting a final design that meets your requirements. Now that we've finalised the floor plan of your home, it's time for us to start adding in the detail. Between our last meeting and our now third appointment, we will have drawn up all of your internal room elevations. This meeting gives us time to go through each room and see your home come to life. We've now designed all of the custom joinery. You'll see exactly where each pair of shoes in your robe, cutlery trays in your kitchen, and towels in your bathroom are going to be located. This will give you a greater understanding as to the overall design we're heading towards. Our fourth appointment is our showroom excursion trip. Here we'll be choosing all of the materials and items that will make your project one of a kind. They will include items such as the benchtop material, joinery finishes, sinks, tapware, basins, toilets and flooring, etc. Depending on your budget for the project, we'll either spend up to a full day in the Illawarra or a full day in Sydney, travelling to our selected showrooms to choose your fittings, fixtures and finishes. You will be required to meet your designer at the specified showrooms. They will then guide you throughout the excursion. In our previous meeting, we will have now selected all of the interior fittings and finishes. We now have a sound grasp on the overall look, style and colour scheme that will flow throughout your home. At this stage of the process, Birdblack Design will put together a selection of feature lighting for you to choose from. We prefer to leave the feature lighting to this point rather than incorporating it into our last meeting. The reason is so that we can take our time searching for the perfect statement pieces from our exclusive suppliers, making sure each item will pair beautifully with what we've already selected. At this time, we will also look at the lighting plan, which will show the location of all light fittings, light switches and power points. Along with light fittings, we'll also reveal to you the external finishes options. We'll show you 2 options which will indicate our suggestions for your external finishes: the roof, gutter, cladding, decking, window and door frame colours, etc. We put together our schemes based on creating a flow and effect from the finishes we've selected for the interior. We believe that a home should be a partnership between the interior and exterior. Before our next meeting, your drawings will now be updated to include your selections that we have made during our excursion trip. This is the largest section of work that Birdblack Design has to do. We spend the next period of time making sure that all of your fittings work within the design when drawn to scale. This part of the process is critical in ensuring that tiles, joinery finishes, bench tops, etc. are all notated in their correct locations. If you would like to proceed with project management, Birdblack Design will arrange to meet with our selected builder at the deemed project site to obtain a labour quote. Birdblack Design only works with qualified and reputable tradespeople. If Birdblack Design is the nominated project manager, then all of the bespoke items for your project will be quoted on and prices will be given to you at the next appointment. If you have your own builder, all of the details will be passed on for them to quote. In our final meeting, you will now be presented with the final set of drawings and corresponding selections list with any amendments now completed. We will discuss the final selections list, inclusive of costings and labour prices that have now been obtained, if applicable. When we have finalised all design queries and final prices, the project will be ready to proceed. If you are proceeding with Birdblack Design's project management service, the final paperwork will be finalised and we will discuss start dates and expected timeframes for the completed project. Birdblack Design will work closely with the builder, tradespeople and suppliers involved throughout the duration of the project as per our project management service. If you are using your own builder, we will hand over all drawings, selections list and finishes samples, which will then pass on to your nominated building company.